I have been. Hi. Okay, get started. So, I will say this. I'm not sure if I did this on stream or not, but I switched that out for a couple of laser drills and such. And just did a test. I did a small test here, and then did a test where I activated it. I couldn't deactivate it, so it kind of did that. Filled up with ice. Filled up with ice. Yeah, that's a drill. It's a multi-tool. It's a laser drill. It's set to drill mode and such. Don't ask me how it works. It's a mod, so ads. But ads aren't supposed to be playing right now. Oh. Okay. What's that? I'm trying to remember what this is meant to be. I feel like this is supposed to be. Okay. Yeah. As I was saying, I'm trying to remember what this drone was supposed to be. I feel like it was the drone that's supposed to carry something up into space. So, oh yeah, I was missing what stuff. Ice carrier or something? Why would I need an ice carrier? Unless, well, I would need an ice carrier if I create like more setups like this that fill up like 2 or 3 cargo containers. I know I messed around off stream because I was trying to figure out some stuff and I just didn't feel like getting off the save. Because I also forgot to make a new one. But yeah, both cargo containers are half full. I know I did this, like I put stuff. Get blah, 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 blah. I put together stuff so I could tell how much stuff was in stuff. And then I think I'm not sure if I did this on stream, but I added components to this one so that it can take components out of this. But yeah, to get onto like things going on with this. Actually, I've completely forgotten what I was planning to do. Stuff happened. I wasn't able to stream for a little while, and I forgot all the plans. I remember the goals for the thing which was make a space station. Which now I'm recalling. This was supposed to let us go. Let us go and get the stuff. Like bring up the carry the whatchamacallit, the projector up into space and drive it all the way to the location it's needed to be at. so I split the series into two sections where I creatively build. I get too much sounds in my head right now. The mood strings. But yeah, where I bring the thing up and into space and weld it up there, but honestly, I'm thinking I might as well just weld the thing up here and move it up into space myself. Then make it a station up there. I'll be able to get loads and loads of ice here, carry it back, and set it off into there. But the problem, their increased weight. So there are two problems with me building the thing. Yeah, I would need a lot of thrusters for that. I'd need a lot of thrusters, a lot of hydrogen to get it off this planet. You have an organization? Nice. This is the problem I'm trying to figure out right now. Because there is a problem with me making a thing to send this up into space. Like, just the projector itself. And that is quite literally the projector. How am I going to get the components I need up into space? How am I going to do that? I can literally do it like with the cargo drone. But then I also have to fly those components out 2,000 kilometers. I have to fly those at 2,000 kilometers to get to where the space station is going to be, and then weld it up, and then make the trip back to get more components. That's not worth it. That's the thing. I need to do that. But to do that, I need to set up a beacon on that, and it's far outside my render distance. I would have to fly that manually there, then. If I set it up with a beacon and have it hooked to that one, and have like two flight control modules on it, where a beacon here is one and a beacon there is one, I can set it up so that it just takes off and flies to one of those. You can only, because you can set it up where a thing is attached, where a flight controller is attached to a beacon as a home point, and you can set a waypoint from that beacon and have it play off of that beacon. it will go to that beacon no matter where it is in location, as long as it's within the range that it has. Problem is, even with a setup like a GPS setup or a beacon setup, it's still not worth it. Hi, Fritya. How are you? But yeah, as I was saying, the space station welding up in space wouldn't it be worth it? Because it is far too far away from my current location to set up an AI bot or an AI drone to send components there. It, oh, nice, nice. What you working on? Uh, I'm still trying to. Because not only would I. For sending components there just to weld it up, not only do I have to have the fuel to make a trip there and back, I also have to make sure I can make the landing on a planet, which is Microsoft, but I have to check on my bees. Okay. Keep the beekeeping. Good on the beekeeping. But yeah, making the landing with the AI and such is a problem. Because not only would I have to make it land, I'd also have to make it fuel up, power up, and gather all the components I need for that thing, for the base. Which, by itself, would be fine, but the time it takes for the 2,000 meters, like, I could do what I did with this drone. I believe there's, like, somewhere in here. I think, yeah, there's a jump drive in here. Which, don't get me wrong, will cut down on the time needed to do this stuff. But it uses a massive amount of power. Like, I'm not even sure this drone is capable of using it more than once. So, actually, Fredria, since you're here, I'm trying to explain the problem I am having, because I just realized these things. Mind giving me your opinion on this? Because, I'm stuck on what to do. I have an idea that I haven't said yet, but it's still going to be expensive no matter what. Considering I have very little hydrogen generation right now and hydrogen storage compared to what I need it to be. Because currently I only have these two H2 generators. I can take this out and put one or two more there, take that out, and have a way back there. But yeah. So, dilemma I'm having is, do I work on a large ship, fill it with resources, work on a large ship for a while, fill it with resources, fill it with hydrogen, take it off from the planet, and make that become my new base station up in space, 2,000 kilometers away, because that's the point I have. Or do I make the or have I do I do what I originally planned to do and just make a beacon with a few batteries and a projector to project a structure I build in creative and weld it up in space that is still 2,000 kilometers away? Because the main problem with both of these ideas is getting off the planet and the distance we have to travel. With the first one, building a ship on this planet and taking it off, the main problem is taking it off from this planet. The distance to the spot that I want to build the base at isn't a problem anymore. Because that just will take time. In fact, I could literally just put a jump drive on there and that would be done and over with. The problem is, would I be able to get enough fuel? Also, I think I added this one after, but there are new cargo containers. That's something I do not know what to say. I have zero knowledge of how that game runs. And think, oh, the best thing to say and to think of it is literally how the real world would work. Well, things are a bit jankier and more predictable in this game. It still stands that some of the things you will face in here are some of what you would face in real life. Because, that's not what I wanted to click. So, down on my hopper, you will see on the right side, a, like a next to the sphere, those two little things are gravity, like the gravity of the planet. The gravity of the planet is just 1G, so like Earth. Let's see. I mean, the beacon idea might be better. There's fuel, saves fuel as much as it would increase power. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first too. But then I thought, it's 2,000 kilometers. See Bob up there? That takes me about 5 minutes to get up there. with a ship. That's 35 kilometers away. Or it takes 2 or 3 minutes. The problem with the beacon idea is literally the fuel consumption and energy consumption. Because up in space, the weight doesn't matter. On the planet, it does. So going up there into space from the planet will use quite a bit of fuel. Like, give you an idea? This was stuff I needed to figure out for the cargo drone. Or the cargo for the drill ship. I had just around 78 tanks, and I was left with less than half of its fuel after exiting the gravity well. So I ended up making a thing that had quite a lot of fuel. As seen here, considering the size. And that took me quite a while to make. Well, it does save fuel initially. The amount of resources I would also need to make the base. Because, let's just say this drone needed a few... Let's just say a drone this size needs a few thousand. Like, I literally ran out of resources making the drone a couple of times. And I know I'm going to run out of resources when making the base. This is the problem I'm facing. I know I'm going to run out of resources. So I'm fine with going back and forth and getting them here. The problem is literally transporting them up into space and then transporting them to the station location. Because as far as I'm concerned... Actually, no, another problem is keeping the beacon powered. And the projector powered. Thinking about it, I'd want at least like a few of these on there. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to bring it up. So dear God, originally I was going to do something... Okay, yeah, I do have this on that right now. Good thing I didn't do anything. This is just me showing. So this will be deleted after. I was thinking something like... Because I need a relay on it. Let's say we have this beacon, this antenna, where's the projector? There it is. Let's say we have something set up like this. This battery is not gonna last long. Because I want the base to have a connection to Bob up there. Bob will have a connection, permanent connection to this base. So we have something like this. I'll turn that off after. Up in space. I realize to keep this functioning, let's say we need something like this mini solar panel. Just to keep it functioning. As I'm building the base, I'm gradually going to need more power. So I'm going to need... This is already an ample amount for this, so it'll be fine. But as I'm building it, it's going to generate light and such. Sure, I could have that stuff turned off. While making it. Okay. I think I'm not giving a good idea of what the component one would be. Like, me welding it up in space from taking the components from here. So, let's say I travel... It takes me roughly 10 minutes to travel the 2,000 kilometers I need to travel, which it will take more. If I spend, like, a minute welding up stuff, that's... To me, that's not worth it. I've spent 90% of my time traveling. To get a meager amount of the work done. Wait, was everyone caught in a ad break right then? Because I just like try to explain more on the whole taking resources up. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll just say it again. So, let's just say this is lowballing the time needed just to get to out to the 2,000 kilometers. So, say I need 10 minutes to get up there. If I to get to the spot I want, I would probably be welding for 1 or 2 minutes with the amount of stuff I could carry in a reasonable sized drone to take me up there. Probably different with different mod blocks, but it'd be roughly half the time, if not less than half the time I would spend welding just getting there. I still have to travel back and get more resources. That's the dilemma I just thought about. Basically, I have to make a 4,000 kilometer at least 4,000 kilometers to possibly weld probably not even 1/16 of the base I want. And that's going to take 10, 20, maybe even half an hour to get there and back. And that's just traveling time. Nothing else is going on. That's traveling time. Me keeping check so the drone isn't low on power or running out of something during that time. So building it here, I have all the resources here. I could do that, but it will also take a large amount of resources and fuel just to get it off of here. Well, it does mean I can take stuff like the drones over easier and just have them come along with me. The main challenge of that one would be getting off the planet and going. That would be the main challenge, and the time spent building the thing would probably be the exact same amount, if not a little less, because I'm doing it here. But the amount of fuel I'm using to get up would be the problem. And if I don't have enough thrusters, it could possibly fall and crash, and all that work would be gone forever. I'd have to rebuild it again, weld it up, if that was possible. If not, I would have to start over again. That's the problems with this, with building the space station here on the planet, is if I don't have enough thrust and fuel, it just crashes and my entire work is gone. Hours spent welding it up, just gone. And the problems with doing it up in space is getting the resources there. Because I still have to deal with the gravity of the planet. In both cases, I still have to deal with that. It's less so of a problem with the small drone, because I can weld up a new one in not that long. The main problem with that one is the travel time and the power and fuel consumption. Because for that, I'd have to build a drone probably as big as this, or bigger, to get what I want out of it. And then spend like 90% of my time traveling, which honestly wouldn't be bad if this was a recorded series where I could just edit out the travel time. But this is streamed. So main question is, would you guys rather see me weld something up after the ship is made? Actually, you're going to see that no matter what. But would you rather see traveling time? Like the 5, 10, or half an hour traveling time is it going to take? Because know what? I could fly this up right now, fuel it up, finish that off, fuel it up, and send it to the location. So, yeah, that's the real problems I'm having. Like, do I want to spend 15 minutes to at least 15 to 30 minutes traveling a place? Just to weld up probably a few blocks in a welder with a welding ship I either have on site or which means I have to build a welding ship or with the drone itself. So, or do I build it here, risk everything when taking it off, and flying it to the new location? Or the third idea that has been nagging me in the back of the head. I send out the first drone with the thing. I have the station there. And instead of doing what I welding up the station there, and instead of building the station here, like all of it, I build pieces and segments of the space station here, lift them up, and fly it out like they do in actual, like they actually do with, say, the International Space Station. Because pieces of that were made all over the world, flown up and connected. It wasn't built in one piece. It was built in a lot of different pieces and stuck together. And that is actually a very possible thing in this game. Yeah. That's why that's why it was done for the for space stations in orbit of planet. Like sending things up in pieces so they don't spend like frankly $50 billion on a single thing and something happens and something goes wrong on launch day and then it ends up blowing up and destroying the entire thing. So instead, they opted for the safer thing of in case it does blow up and such, we're not wasting billions on billions of dollars or hundreds of billions of dollars. We're just wasting a couple, like 5 billion here. Small amounts. Small amounts in the grand scheme of things. Or a couple of thousand. But yeah, that would also mean I'd have to make a new welding bay for that stuff, because I could make similar parts in here, but it'd be hard. And sending up the pieces here is definitely gonna be hard. I'm gonna make up, at the very least, I'm gonna make a mock-up on the planet of what I want. Say, like, this is the center. I'm better off making a mini model of it. Because it would just be better that way. But should I just test this out with this right now? Because, I mean, this is technically relatively easy to make. I have all the resources I need to make it on planet. It's just going to take a while to build up the stuff again. I forgot, I never even programmed this thing. Let's see. How many things do I have? 126. Then, yeah, the problem after doing the bits and pieces thing would be if nothing goes wrong and I'm able to send each up, it'd just be a matter of going up myself and programming the thing. Because it would take a while. Just to give you an idea, I'd like a welding bay like this. I might trim it down a bit, honestly, by probably one block on each side. Maybe a 5x5. And even then, I could cut it down in half and just have a rotating piston like I do in center. There. That gives me plenty of room to have contraptions like this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do the bits and pieces. What was it? Control B? Yep. Now, fuel that up. Do I have... I do. Let's see, lifter done. This connect checks if the connector is connected. And what it does is turns these on that, off that, these off, and on. No. Oops. Hey there. So, whenever this is connected, I'm just hoping this thing actually lets it off the hook. Oh yeah, I installed a third-person mod for this. Am I ever to get like the coordinates? Okay. Good. Renew, delete, and this one is deleted. I also just realized I don't have a place to cook this in. Nor do I actually have a way to go 2,000 meters away. Is the music too loud? You God, it took me nearly like an hour of debating that and asking you guys' opinions on that. Let Ben go. Oh, I still went to sleep. Oh. Oh, I need to increase the distance. I can't. Ooh, I actually can't increase the distance. That would take me most of the way. That battery helped a lot. Did I just get a hiccup? Oh, that used to be in... That was a welding-based section I made for, ship. That, got too ambitious. We've got a forklift. Forklift seems useful. But yeah, this is what I'll be using to protect the base idea. Probably at a much smaller scale. Probably around that. Because, oh my god, it's loading. I guess I'll have to load that up before each time. Because I will be working on that in Creative. I got super excited just talking about that. And now I'm like brain dead. Okay, this is the type of I like these type of debates on what they got. I hope I wasn't yelling. Brain work.
Energy low.
Think. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, first I ought to send this up into space and test the distance. See how much power I have after the one jump, which isn't even enough to get to the full distance I want. Once I reach the full distance, I can create a waypoint. And then hopefully I can send this thing back. After like 5 minutes. Or X amount of time. Not to mention, I am going to be a bit tired during this stream. Just because I've been going to sleep around now. Why is that like that? Oh, that's heavy metal. Why is that heavy? Okay. Go over here. Where's the laser antenna? Wait, what? Wait, this thing also needs time to charge up. Apparently it only has a day's worth. Why is this does not have any like stable connections? Okay. Infinite. Okay, good. Just want to make sure those two are on infinite before I let loose. So right now I'm doing an initial test with this drone. I'm connected up to my base right now. Not Bob the relay, which is what I initially want. The problem is the power. I only got 6 hours left. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to talk about while I'm launching this thing. Oh, wow, I only have 30 hours of power left. And the main problem is going to be power. So yeah, I'm connected up. So okay, it's only 0.9 gravity right now, or 0.09% gravity. I have to watch the gravity well. Or the gravity well, which is. I thought there was a button to look at, but to show the cursor, but I don't know if there's. I'm currently at 5 P planet gravity. I dampeners off. So I'm just taking the thrust I have already built up and is just being polite. Oh, I'm at 0 now. I literally have nothing to say. I'm literally just like, okay, I'm going this miles per hour. How are the solar panels doing? They're embedded, so. Okay, I'm like 1,000 kilometers off. So, let's do a jump. No, I'm pretty sure this won't be able to make it back. Considering I only have 2 hours of power left. Or that's 2 hours until it's fully recharged. But it's going to take a while. In the meantime, I will work on the drone. On the welding drone. And the drone that's going to take this. Or get the. And wait for this to get back home. So it can take the projector up. Or take the starting block up. Wait. Apparently I'm in gravity. Because, yeah, jump drives do not work in gravity. I'll be dropping 1,250. That's about as far away as I am from Bob, which is the distance I'm using. Oh, that's bad. So, just to explain what, for those that don't necessarily understand what just happened, and sorry for uh people, because everything did just blink. So, just to explain what happened, the laser antennas, these boys that are letting me do stuff, have a constant power drain. The power drain just to the one to the drone I sent out, which is 2,000 kilometers away, is too much. It's too much for the base to handle, let alone the drone. There. Just to show you, this thing is perfectly fine. In fact, it might. No, it can't establish a connection because I turned the thing off. So if I do this, turn it on, so it's trying to get the connection. Yeah, as far as the no, those are fine because it's just there. If I had something on it that could indicate, if I could see the power on it, it would be really good. But yeah, there's too much of a power drain on either the drone or the base. Probably both to keep the connection stable enough. Okay. What the fuck? The fuck? Okay, I'm hearing like some either connect or disconnect from Discord. Or maybe I'm doing it, I don't know. Yeah, I'll see that one. I know all I do in this game is really build, but that's really all there is to it. Build, mine, and explore. Which I have to build to explore. Is the challenge I'm doing. So I'm sorry, but all this is just building. Gosh. Okay, it's doing the weird thing again. I don't know how much this stores, but it's expensive. Does it only have one stage? Six. That's 26,000. That's 15. Okay, it does have a considerable size to it, but still. Okay, I'm let's say this is a 4 small large cocoa containers. Roughly around that. So I need a lot. 35 large hydrogen thirsters, or 167. That's total, probably per perfect, like, perfect, stuff. It's about 4. It's a couple pieces of iron. Oh man, I have steel plates. Okay. So if this is also going to be like a welding ship, this has enough storage. Let's put one of these on each end. Okay, there. Now, the problem. Okay, let's put this here. Okay, come on. Yeah, this is getting hard to tell where things are going. Will I even be able to, like, lift this off the ground when it's fully full? I always put more thrusters than I need on things I make, just because, like, I didn't know. Better have a little more than not enough, right? And why do I feel like this is not going to be enough? I need the big connections to, like, to, like, I need these to be able to transport all of the components in, because not all components can fit through small tubes. I wish they just had, like, a capacity side thing also on here. Okay, that's good. I'm out of power cell. This is actually allowing me to see my components better. I think for a while I might go to like a creative version of this world. Like after this one, just go to a creative world, stream me making and putting together the space station fully, and then breaking it down into parts. Am I actually building? Yeah, I'm building power cells. What am I low on? There's those things that need repairs. What is electron projectors? It's just showing me projectors. This is just showing the welders. You know what? I would actually love to be exploring right now. I'd love to be exploring right now. Exploring, trying to find uranium. This planet has no uranium or platinum. But actually, all planets have no uranium or platinum, I should say. Or that I know of. Oh God, what am I going to do for the next 2 hours? But I am actually concerned about my power. Yeah, I feel like these. Oh, yeah, activate. So I want this on. Oh. If it's less than 7 equal to or less than 75, turn on. If this is less than 50, turn on. Greater, turn off. This is less than 25. Turn on, turn off. These eat my hydrogen too, so. Let's go do some things. The base. Looks like nothing was in there. I'm sorry, bookcase. But you gotta go. Okay, so let's load up the load up these. Okay. That's almost full. Is it still working on the batteries? Oh my god. How many batteries is there? So 1,000. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Seems like I'm good. Has the percentage changed? No, I. Yeah, let's make a small bike.
Energy low.
You there? Okay. Welcome back. So I decided on what to do for the problem with the space station. With the help of Fitra. Because one, it was nicking me in the back of the head. But so you know the main problems with like the original plan, right? Of bringing the components up to space to weld up there. Because welding 2,000 blocks away is kinda a long distance. So it was basically just safely landing the craft afterwards and taking off with all the components. And basically the same goes for the space station built here. Build the entire thing here. If it fails to launch properly all the way, even filled up with hydrogen, comes crashing down, I lose everything. So I decided to do a mix of both. Build parts here on the planet, which I'm going to use the welder. This welding ship that I'm making to go up, make. And then I'm also going to just fly those pieces up into the correct space. The ship that was here before, I used it as a test. There. So it's not even 2,000 meters away. It's close to it. But, reason why I'm not connected to it. Yeah, I launched this. It's completely dead. The solar panels are the only thing powering her. So build the framework first. Dock whatever ship that's powerful enough on top. Then cut the block that will connect to the ground. Uh, it's more. I'm literally gonna build pieces, bits and pieces here. Like I'm gonna build the welding room down here on space. Just weld it up completely. Take that off into space and connect it to the already built platform. It just the problem. The power. Oh, that's aside from the bring that explanation. By the way, do you think that what? An S15 gaming laptop can run Space Engineers? I just need the specs for it. Amazon. Actually, this is Best Buy. I need the specs. Where are the specs? 15 core, 16 gigs of RAM, 200 solid state drive, in 4 gig NVIDIA, 250. Dear God, that's better than mine. No, wait, mine's a bit better. I've got a 260. Yeah, I think. Now let's go to Space Engineer. Go to the store page. Scroll down on Steam. Turn off the thing. Oh, Space Engineers will be getting a logout. Licensing login. So, to play Space Engineers at the minimum, you need at least Windows 10, 64-bit, which is what the thing will probably have. Intel i5, 3 gigahertz or higher, or the AMD equivalent. You need 8 gigabytes of RAM. That thing has 16. So that's good. GeForce 750. That thing will run that fine. For storage, you need 35 gigs of space. Sound card, DirectX X, onboard thing, it will probably have it. No internet connection is needed to play this for single player. But for multiplayer, it recommends like a 5 millibyte or whatever byte the thing is. But for the recommended stats, I was saying the minimum. The recommended is an i7 which is 4.5 gigahertz or higher, or in the equivalent, 16 gigs of RAM, which you'd have. GeForce 1070, which you would have the 10 to 2050, which is higher. DirectX 11, uh, the 35 gigabyte storage, or and DirectX compatible thing. I ask because I ain't. Neither am I. I'm literally on Steam's or the Steam page for it. Like literally right here. Oh, you're downloading it. Oh, nice. The the word I'm using for this is heavily modded. And in fact, the recommended stats would work. I forgot I had it when I had a better PC. Yeah, that can happen. Heck, I forgot I had it on my system for a while. Then I kind of just was like, I wonder. Seen some videos on it. It's like, yeah, I want to get into this again. I want to get into this because back when I first tried it, I couldn't play it. That's how bad my PC is. Like I said, I can invite people onto the world, but don't expect much. And probably expect to lag somewhat. The lag won't be too bad. It and the lag would mostly come from the internet. Okay, let's do bats. Oh wait, I forgot to set this thing up. Okay. And my warp's not open to, like, friends right now. Okay, looks like some of that's done. Okay. And I don't expect you to be on my faction. If I do let you join, I'd say this. Don't expect to be on my faction. That way there's something else out there that can be a challenge, like a fight or something. Or someone else out there. Yep, joins only. In fact, exit the main menu, save the changes. Just to make things a bit more devious. I'd have to do this anyway, just to make it. Yep. Enjoy. Dangerous decompression. Wait. So just to explain what this does. Dangerous decompression. small text, but it's right here. Basically, instead of the normal space engineer's decompression, you played the mod. But this is just me explaining to everyone else. Uh, Basically, this makes it so you can be sucked out of your own ship if it gets damaged. You can die from decompression. Use the state, friends only. Yeah, let's just do private. So I'm not actually sure how to invite people to the game. Because I want to put the invitation. Yeah, that's why I haven't added the NPCs. I do want to add them and such, but I wouldn't have Reavers. Main reason, Reavers are aggressive. They are very aggressive. And just to give you an idea, the stuff they would send after me right now. Wait, why am I in here? Okay. Doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, okay. It really doesn't matter all that much. Basically, the stuff they would be sending after me right now, because I've been on the world so long, they would be sending, yeah, base losing stuff at me. And they aren't little. I will say this. I played with I put the Rivers mod on like a already installed world. Just because I was like, yeah. I played a couple hours on there. It's like, what's this thing? Go up to a marker in the sky. The entire game starts to lag out. I get back. I managed to get back to my base after the thing had spawned. A mothership had spawned, basically. And my base, much like this one, didn't have a single gun on it. Me hastily trying to build guns. Just to give you an idea of the amount of stuff I had in that base and the amount of stuff I lost. Is he the large cargo container? Imagine, what was it? A 3 by 5 of those? 3 what? Yeah, so 15 large cargo containers. And that was just one part. I had like another 2 for other stuff on there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that one's good. But yeah, imagine losing 50, at least 15 large cargo containers worth of stuff. It's literally okay. Okay, how do I Google? Okay, I have to. So I shipped on the server. That's my base. Um, 3 bases and a Mars station a couple days ago. So I don't know that word. Oh, yeah, yeah. I figured that after a quick Google search. I was pretty sure there was a way to like invite people that weren't friends. Can I like? How do I send like a? Hmm. I don't like adding. Ah, I don't normally add people on my Steam. save, exit. I don't want to set it to private or set it to public. Yeah. I'll just look it up again. Yeah, I know. And I don't really add people on there unless I'm really good friends with them. That's the whole dilemma I have right now. God damn it. You know what? I could just set this to public. Public with a password. So I'm gonna do that. hopefully I can set it with a password. And I'll be adding the modular encounter system. Modular encounter. And it was the PL. I think password is server only. Damn. So you can keep it private. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the invite thing. I could create a copy. Because this doesn't have like a join code I can just give out. Yes, I don't have a problem. No, it's not. I've had it more on before. Actually, I don't know. So I can set it here. Oh god. Accidentally sent that to a friend. Let, let me see the DM. I can make it public for a bit. I've added a lot of mods since then. I didn't know the exact number then either. Was it really 56? Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't let you search for the thing. And 4 people are on, and I can kick people. Um, just say when you installed the game and look up your little save. Or something. Because I'm showing it on stream. Then favorite the thing. Okay. Hmm. Wrong thing. I I just realized what happened to my inventory. Oh yeah, I should do that. I should start putting some turd. Uh. Yeah, let's just say that's scary. I just turned the mod on, and there's already stuff right there. Okay, but good night, Ben. I hope you have a good one. But here's the excitement that I've been wanting in this series. When the next stream will be Thursday, and it's probably going to be in Charlotte. But I could put in Charlotte on the back burner and play more Valheim with Digimon. I'll probably play Digimon, thinking about it. Let's say this. Not that I don't want to play it with you. That's why I was thinking set it to public. So you could find the thing. Because you know the name. When you join, just set it to private again. That way you can favorite the thing. Too. Oh, also, just to tell ya before you go, you can't close your visor in this world. Yeah. Well, it earlier on in the series, I said it was a challenge. I did it as a challenge because I couldn't find a mod that got rid of the helmet. But I eventually found a mod that auto lips your visor. Yep. And again, the reason for it is pretty darn simple. This is a challenge. A very hard challenge. Do those lasers cut blocks? They can cut blocks. Do those lasers cut their own blocks? Their own blocks, they can, I will say. You just have to set them to grind. Might have a different. uh, okay, so yeah. I've gotta add defenses now. I wasn't planning on adding defenses until I added the AI mods when I got to space. But yeah. Good night, Ben. Sorry for keeping you up extra long. I know, it's late and you got to go to bed. And it wouldn't really be me if I didn't say sorry. I do understand people have lives and such. I'm just someone that doesn't have one. You also don't spawn with tools. Hmm. I don't think this will be end. No? I just hope it will. Yeah, that's what that's something like what I encountered. I'm not going anywhere near that now. I was here first before you guys even showed up. Yeah, I should end pretty soon too. I know a bit later than I should have. About half an hour. Mm-hmm. Bup, bup, da, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba. I am curious about the turret. Simple multi-turret. Laser multi-tool turret. That one.
Energy low.
Okay, there. Okay, there. With that, the drill shouldn't have any problem. Just making sure of that. I'm not doing a danger encounter. I hope it works. So over here. Nope, not this. Let's go to the drone. Get that in here and repair it. Hmm. Oh, right there. I was hoping decreasing increase range was there. Is it somewhere over here? Okay, I see silicon, iron. Dicky hole, dicky hole. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even notice this if it wasn't for the third person. I think it's quite a lot. Since, yeah, that's... Wow, that was already taken out. Oh wow, look at that. That's how I built things. Okay, I'm can't sleep in the hen. This is why I bought a tiny little fan. It's a tiny little portable fan that has a rechargeable battery. I didn't know it had a rechargeable battery at first, so. I figured I found infinite. It's the tanks. Yeah, sleeping in the cold is nice every now and then. The space wasn't really designed with guns in mind. But honestly, I am getting a bit too tired to continue. Do you know what those dangerous encounters do? Yeah. Yeah, they're not that far from base. Besides, this thing only has a distance. My drones only have a distance of 5 kilometers. Yeah. I wish I could take those out then. I'd lose everything unless I had a ship of equal value. Okay. I'm out of plate. Okay. Okay, there. I think I'm gonna head out because I'm getting too tired to focus on this. And what I just did here, this is gonna be the creative stuff, so okay. You can check for the right target. What is that? Okay, I think I'm gonna send you to something fun. So, this guy here is a mod for a friend. He's been streaming a lot lately, so I hope you guys all enjoy him. Remember to check out the socials. And Fanberry has even Discord now, so it's a place where you can check out all the links. Twitter is a place where I post updates and such. When I go live is always on there, unless I somehow magically forget to post everywhere. Uh, Coffee is the place to support me, and YouTube is where you will find past VODs such as this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy theater, and whatever he's playing.